One of the features throughout making this documentary, one of the difficulties has been getting close to what's really happening without stepping on people's toes or being too close to people in sensitive situations. And people have been very accepting of me filming in a lot of these sensitive places to a point, but you don't want to push it. You don't want to be getting up right into people's faces with your camera. So that being said, one of the most crucial features of the GH3 so far in this project has been I think it's called the digital zoom expansion. Basically what it is you zoom in as far as you want to go, and then you turn on this expansion, and it takes the middle 1920 by 1080 pixels and basically zooms them up to the frame. So what that means is you can take something like this, which is the 35 to 100 mil lens, which will give you a 200 mil equivalent focal length, and you can get kind of tight with that. But then you use this zoom expansion, and you can get, you know, right in. Like you can be standing at the opposite ward of a hospital, and you can get a very detailed shot of what's going on at the other end. And it's pretty amazing, because traditionally to get that much zoom without compromising the actual optical quality is you would actually have just had to have a really massive lens, and that's fine, but there's not every scenario where your camera can actually be fitted with a massive lens for video, primarily because it's too unstable. Like, yeah, you can have a big tripod. For example, I have a big solid tripod, but that doesn't mean the ground that it's on is actually going to be stable. Like we were filming in a rice paddy, and we were kind of tiptoeing around on soft mud that had kind of been caked in the sun a little bit, so it was sort of semi-soft, and I had my tripod stood on that, and I was trying to get shots of people across the other side of a stream which I couldn't access. And there was no way that if we were talking a 4 or 5 kg, you know, 600 mil lens or something like that, that would give me the equivalent focal length. There's no way I would have actually been able to get usable footage, because by the time you're that heavy and you zoomed in that far and your tripod's sitting on mud, you're just not going to get stable footage. So this combination of, you know, very light lenses, but being able to use that digital expansion to get a very far reach, I didn't realize it was going to be such a huge aspect of my filming here, but it's actually been one of the most valuable features, I think, of the whole camera.